Right. Firing up the live stream. Let's see who's gonna be first in this chat. There's 2 people watching.
That's cool. Who are they?
I don't know. We're gonna wait to find out. Jacob Murley. Hey, Brad. Daniel Zimmerman. What's up, guys? All right, now they're coming in. Thomas B. Kyle Elliott.
All right.
Yes.
Kyle Elliott? That's cool.
Yo. They're coming in now. BBG, hey guys, I just got to Mexico, having trouble making deposits. Did y'all have any trouble?
What methods have you used?
Yeah,
Try Bitcoin. You'll love it.
it's a new thing.
This stream is sponsored by Bitcoin. But I think that should be pretty helpful actually, because I guess like there's some issues, or there can be issues with American bank accounts not being accepted for whatever reason. But Bitcoin is universal. Did you know that?
Yeah, you can use it anywhere.
Not only for Americans, but for everybody. So try that. See if that
Brad
works.
Fremantle, what's up, Brad and Andrew? Yo, Michael McDermott, coming in hot. Okay, we'll just wait for a few more people to come in, and then we'll
And then what?
get into some things. I don't know, man.
What do we do?
We got a ton of stuff planned.
Fire questions. Let's hear
Yeah,
it. Let's get
fire away
started.
questions, guys.
Start it right now.
Someone asked for a shout out.
Hello.
Shout out from the Philippines, from Mar Cedric Jimenez. All right.
All right. Give them the 1 minute summary so far
Okay.
of what's happening.
So far, we're in Mexico, and we're out here firing in some bracelet events. Yeah, so that's it. So we're firing on GG Poker, playing pretty much as many bracelet events as we can for the most part. Any reasonable bracelet event. So firing in a lot of $600 to $1,500 ones. I think there's a $50 one coming up, $150.
There's a $50 bracelet event.
I think so. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's got to be the cheapest bracelet event of all time.
Must be.
How about that? That's cool. I imagine there's many flights.
Yeah. So we're out here in Cabo. I don't know if you guys have seen the last 2 videos I put out, but kind of showed our other place. We're now in a new spot. This is my setup back here. Got a pool out there. This is a living room.
Yes.
It's a kitchen. So, we're doing great. Enjoying it. My girlfriend was out here. She just left earlier today, and she was here for 5 days. So we did some exploring. Took the last couple of days off from poker, but had a few fun runs in WSOP events.
Yep. You've got the high score. Brad's $7,000 cash is the best cash that's on the board between us so far.
Yeah. So it's a pretty deep run in the $1,500 Millionaire Maker. So I'll be coming out with a video of that. It should be a lot of fun. What do we have here?
Mr. Inzio says, Andrew, why aren't you making as many videos? I keep bothering Brad. You and your lady should make another two videos, you say. Well, I've been, the main reason I haven't been making videos is because the COVID situation. So I've been avoiding live poker. And then I made my first one in many months down here. And then I've just been doing the live streams, really. Been enjoying that. And, it's like, we were talking about this earlier, like Brad and I we're staying in the same place. We're playing the same tournaments and often like doing pretty similar things down here. So you have to try and figure out how to make content like from both of us that isn't like talking about the exact same thing or the exact same things, capturing the exact same things.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like Brad's been kicking out the videos, I've been doing the live streams, but Brad's gonna get on the live streams as well. But yeah, I agree that it would be fun to make some more videos with Boosie though. You gotta bother her. You gotta start
You
bothering
guys
her.
have that YouTube channel. Are there any other plans for that?
We're talking about firing up the video version of Tell's podcast on that channel. So we might do that.
Jean Francois in the house. Johnny is coming to Mexico too. I was not aware of that.
I saw that.
It's cool. Jeff Boski is in the chat. What's up, Jeff?
Jeff Boski, the legend.
$4.99 from Tom Malaspina. Huge fan of yours, Brad. Bring home the bracelets. Yeah, that'd be cool. We're playing some pretty large field events, so it is tough. The last bracelet event I played had
Tough. For a man of your talents, it's not that tough.
6,300 people in it, but
That's nothing for
we got it.
a man of your.
We need some more deep runs. We need at least like a 5-figure score between the two of us. As Andrew said, if you guys may have caught his Instagram live chat earlier. Is it a live? What's it called on Instagram when you go live?
Sure.
Sure.
Instagram Live.
He said, if we don't come home with a 5-figure score, it's a complete and utter failure, I believe.
That's correct. So watch for that to happen. Otherwise, we might not come home. Joker Dog says, is a master's degree worth it in accounting?
Yeah, I think it's the best way to go. You have to get 150 units now for almost every state to get,
Units, huh?
or credit, whatever it is, to get your CPA license. So seems like it just makes sense to get your master's. I did mine in like 9 months, the master's program. So it's pretty easy.
That's fast.
Yeah.
It's
usually
easy?
if you get your undergrad in accounting, that's usually just a 1-year program.
Garrett just got his master's yesterday.
Congratulations, Garrett. Imagine that was kind of weird going to college during this strange and unique time.
Can you see D-Negs from your window? No. We can only see him when he live streams. And he's on the beach somewhere. He's directly on the beach. He's got the baller pad. You need that proper GG poker contract before you can get that beachfront property.
This guy asked, Brad, do you think your massive donger hurts your gameplay at all? It doesn't have too much effect on actual poker play. Luckily.
I didn't sign up to sit here and partake in this kind of a live stream.
All right.
Thank God you two haven't been, thank God. How would you rate the level of play so far on online versus live at a World Series event?
For me, I feel like I've been enjoying it. I've been using some pre-flop guides almost everybody uses these pre-flop guides basically when you're playing online for these tournaments. So that definitely helps to just refer to those occasionally if you're in a spot that you don't really know what to do. I've been studying, what to do post-flop as well and the pokercoaching.com stuff. And so I feel like a lot more confident. And just to fire in a ton of tournaments has helped get me into a tournament groove. Whereas in prior years, I've played like 8 WSOP events or 10 WSOP events. Maybe I've never even played 10 in a summer.
Rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers up.
How many have you played live?
Like in one summer?
Yeah, like the most.
I don't know off the top of my head, but you mean like bracelet events or
Yeah.
like tournaments during the summertime?
No, bracelet events.
I guess not that many. Maybe like 6. RC Trip, you guys.
RC Trip, one of our buddies in Las Vegas, charity organization Miracle Flights, had a great event Wednesday night. Thanks in part to both of you. Yeah, RC is a buddy of ours, and they had some celebrities in this charity event. I forget exactly which names were in there.
RC Trip was.
RC Trip, yeah.
He was the headliner, I think.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
But we both retweeted a little thing about that. I don't know if they're gonna do more of those. I imagine they will. We'll have to jump in at some point.
Do you drink during play or does it depend on the stakes? We always drink during meetup games. So if you like money, try attending a meetup game.
Get us.
Yeah. Otherwise, usually not.
Andrew's been crushing the live stream game. If you guys haven't been paying attention, subscribe to him if you haven't already, and you've been live streaming your poker play. You've been crushing the numbers. What's the peak you got? This is my peak right now. That's why I asked.
Oh.
645 people.
Great.
I think
they've missed you. They've missed They've missed live Brad. It's been a very long time since they've had live Brad.
Right, we'll have a beer to celebrate then.
My high water mark for the live streams is 4,000.
4,000 humans.
Something like that. Hello from Sweden. Do you have any tips for a 16-year-old to make it pro? By the way, you are the best. I'm good. Well, if you're 16 years old, you're a little bit limited in terms of how much you're going to be able to play. So I would just focus on the study, I think, and also just enjoying your time as a teenager. That's what I would do. I wouldn't worry about being a pro in the immediate term, really.
We crossed that 700 mark.
Yes, we did.
Awesome. Yeah. So if you're interested in becoming a pro poker player, as a 16-year-old, best advice would be to pursue another career first, in my opinion. That way you can have kind of have poker as a side hustle, study a bunch, get some experience in some smaller games. No need to jump up in stakes too quickly. Just take it slowly, but put in a lot of effort to improve your game, and then build up a bankroll on the side of your other career, potentially.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think poker's just it's a tough career.
I would be interested to know if that 16-year-old fellow is playing online at the moment, like under his dad's account or something like that. Just out of curiosity, because I know a lot of poker players did that when they were underage. And if that's the case, I don't know. I mean, we're not here to give gambling advice really to underage kids, so I'm a little bit limited is what I suppose I should be saying.
We're asked by Noglin or No Glan, do you play in the same online tournaments as Negreanu? Yeah, we do. Negreanu actually bought a piece of me in the Millionaire Maker. He bought 1%. He was selling some action on there. Also, if you're outside the U.S., anytime you see Negreanu selling pieces of himself at no markup, snap, purchase as much as you can. But yeah, we both cashed in that. Negreanu ran a little bit deeper than I did. He came in with a shorter stack, and he got top 40, I think, for around 12K. JTN 1968, fun trivia question. We all know Brad is a cat person. Andrew, do you prefer dogs or cats? You and Boosie have never said. $10, man. I appreciate that.
I think it's a coin flip for me. I think I don't know. I don't really discriminate between the two, I guess. I've had a cat, I guess. I've been like co-parenting. Not lately though, not recently. This was like a previous relationship, had a cat, and that was really fun. And my parents
Andrew
had a
got
dog.
a girl pregnant and a cat came out. They were co-parenting it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great cat. She got it in the divorce, and the cat, that was the last pet that I co-parented.
I was shocked to hear that when you told me. I think you told me like 2 years ago that story, because I obviously went through a similar thing.
No, you didn't. You made that up. The whole thing was BS.
$5 from Chia Chef Pete. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, since I don't live in Vegas and everything's so closed, what is the best online site if I live in Texas for real money? By the way, love the channels.
What was the question?
What is the best online site if you live in Texas?
It seems like global poker seems to be chugging right along, and it doesn't seem to be. It's a little confusing, but it doesn't seem to be as into the gray area as some other sites due to their subscription model that they run. So maybe take a look at that, but it's confusing. It's a confusing landscape out there for American online poker players.
Yeah, there's really not many good options, so it's just what is the least bad option for U.S. players.
Yeah, and then I mean, like we're playing this in this Poker Bros club that seems like it's pretty solid and trustworthy since it's run by Bart Hansen. So there's that option as well.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we will address this. Look at each other and roast or compliment each other using only 5 words.
Okay. Do we have to look at each other like this? Or do we
You
look
are
at
a
each other?
great vlogger.
Okay. You are a great drinker.
Thank you. Nailed it.
I didn't look at you though. I was looking at the beer.
That's okay. We tried.
Mark says Poker Bros is awful and a lot of exclamation points. I think it's like I think when people have either like a bad experience with one club or they lose when they play, they sort of blame it on the entire platform. And I see that a lot, and it happens on every single platform out there. People that still say like Stars is rigged, they say, you know, any site blank is rigged. So I don't know, your experience may vary, but I think that a lot of the online poker experiences are pretty similar across the board.
Yeah. Jason Johnson says Rampage got his bracelet. You two need to catch up.
We do. We do need to catch up.
We do. We're behind. We are losing by 1.
Yeah, it's not a huge lead, at least.
Yeah. But the fact that he won and the fact that Ryan DePaulo won, shout out to both those guys, crushing it. And especially, well, at least Rampage streamed the whole thing, which is even more insane.
Yeah.
And Ryan won from a Whole Foods parking lot.
Both pretty incredible stories. Great stories.
Yeah. The fact that a poker vlogger won anything, I didn't know how long it would take until that happened. You know, like someone who's purely only known in poker because they started a vlog.
Uh-huh.
Like Doug Polk, he vlogged the 1 drop, but I didn't really count that.
No, he doesn't count.
Yeah. He had a couple bracelets before.
He doesn't edit his own videos. That's why he doesn't count.
Seems fair.
I get super hot and cold on bros. Live poker can be rigged. Do you guys have Bitcoin?
We do. Yeah.
We just mentioned Bitcoin a little bit earlier as a way to utilize the GG Poker platform for Americans, but you got to be outside of the U.S. still. So, how are people donating to y'all? Super chat. There's a button on there.
Someone said Brad was a good man, as if I died. Pour some out for Brad.
Yep.
No.
I was all for it. Do you all have exchange currency, or do you just reg using your USD bankroll? It does it for you, so you can just use dollars. So there's events that are focused on the Asian countries in their time zone. They start at like super early in the morning here. They either start at like 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. But they start at a more reasonable time in like Hong Kong. And the buy-in is listed in Hong Kong dollars, but as soon as you click register, it converts it into US dollars.
Heisel or Hizzle Roberts, hey Brad, all the way from New Zealand. What's up, dude? New Zealand would be an awesome place to go.
Yeah, they have like 0 COVID cases now.
Really? Wow. Let's go there right after this.
They won't let you.
How's your Spanish nowadays? It's getting better actually. A lot of stuff.
Muy mal.
It's fantastic. Fantastico. Brad Owen, I watch all your videos. Keep up the good work. You're a great poker player and a great YouTuber. I hope you see it. Wish you all the best from Norway. Nice, dude.
Lovely.
Thanks a lot. I went to Norway. I went to Oslo 2 years ago, almost exactly, and had a great time out there. Went to a town near Bergen as well, and kind of drove the whole country, which was a blast. So Oslo is like one of my absolute favorite cities. You ever been to Oslo?
Never been to Norway.
Okay.
Would like to though.
When are you coming to Macau? When are you going to Macau?
Next week.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That was very coincidental.
I'm out of here. I'm over it.
Okay. This person asked, Brad O! Exclamation point. What percentage of your income would you ideally have coming in from poker? I would ideally have 99% of it, and I would win like $1 million. That'd be great.
Ideally, what percentage of your income would come from poker?
Yeah.
Probably less. I would
Less,
think less is
ideally?
better. Yeah, because poker is such a
Volatile.
it's that, and it's like the complete opposite of passive income. Like you have to be there
Yeah.
the entire time. You have to be locked in. It is volatile. It can be very draining, stressful, all that stuff. So it's like legit like the opposite of passive income. So I guess I don't know, I think passive income is kind of like a misleading and maybe tired phrase, but probably better, more ideal to have something that works for you while you sleep, like YouTube videos, like people can watch videos, they can watch it multiple times, and you edit the video and then you can send it off to the distribution platform that is YouTube.
Charlie, Ella. I'm 18, getting into No Limit with a few buddies. We've all gotten pretty good, but obviously a lot to learn. Any mid-level advice for us? I would say, soak up all the free content you can. Soak up all the YouTube stuff. There's so many good players like Phil Galfon and, Doug Polk and Negranu and tons of people who put out free things to get better. So take advantage of those for now. And as you take poker more and more seriously, maybe join a training site. I think those are the best ways to really get better. But if you're 18, I'm not sure it's necessarily worth the money if you're not playing a little bit bigger stakes, like at least 1-2 or 2-5 or something. What are your thoughts, Andrew?
I mean, there's just so many different resources that you can use now to get better at it. It's out there, you have to do a tiny bit of searching and you'll find treasure troves worth of poker study material. And, it's just a matter of how much you enjoy the study process of improving at poker. So you might hate it. It's not going to be the most exciting part of poker, that's for sure. Playing is so much more fun than studying.
Yeah, in the beginning, when I first started out, I loved studying though. I loved reading new books and stuff. Yeah, you never really found the studying process enjoyable when you first started?
I never did. Never enjoyed studying.
Yeah.
But it's mandatory if you want to kind of, get better, obviously. So
Yeah.
gotta get into it. Find a resource that breaks it down in a manner that you understand or is least difficult for you to pry open, and go from there.
Derek Yegi. No shout out, no question. Just thank you for the content. $20.
Wow. Nice.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
Appreciate that.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It's he's in the chip lead right now with the largest donation, making it real easy for someone to.
That's super nice, Derek.
All right, Brad. This is another Brad. From 1 to 10, guess how much
This is
the other
too many
person
Brads.
misses Vegas versus being down there right now.
From 1 to 10, guess how much the other person misses Vegas versus.
Okay, so for you,
Yeah.
how much you miss Vegas? Okay, I imagine it's
versus being down here.
yeah, like a 1.5.
I mean, I already told
Andrew.
you. I already told you. We talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
And I told him I don't miss Vegas at all.
Yeah. So he doesn't. I mean, Boosie's coming out here soon,
Yeah,
so maybe you miss being with her,
of course.
being in Vegas for that reason. But when she comes down, maybe there's not really anything for you out there to miss.
I don't have a cat.
right?
I have no cat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were doing this IG live stream earlier, and I was just saying, this is the first time I really traveled to just grind online tournaments, and it's been really fun. So happy to be here. The situation in Vegas is not all that great at the moment, so.
Okay. Poker rooms here in Portland, Oregon have been action-packed and pretty safe, all things considered, since the reopen. I think a meetup game in the Pacific Northwest is in order sometime soon. Much love, fellas. I don't know. It's going to be a long time before we do. Thanks for the $12, by the way, MID. I think it's going to be a long time before we do a live meetup game. I think we're going to be doing the online stuff. We're enjoying that, and it's just hard to invite people to all congregate in the same area. You know, I feel real bad. Actually, a poker player that I know just died of coronavirus yesterday. His name's Robert Gray. So it's my buddy Kevin's roommate. I didn't even tell you this, but
It's awful. I saw that in your video. I meant to ask about it.
yeah. So that was, you know, he was kind of an older guy, a really, really nice guy. He got second in, I think, like a 7-card stud event last year. Vlog watcher, so I'm sure he's a fan of yours as well. So that was something that was pretty sad. And I think you and I are both on the same page that we just want to avoid that kind of at all costs. And if that means we have to keep the meetup games on hold, then kind of so be it.
Yeah, it's tough, like, because the meetup games are such a social event, and the whole idea of everything right now is to sort of limit social interactions and stuff like that, and it makes it pretty tough for our concept to go at the moment.
Adam Baker, $10. Rock, paper, scissors. 2 out of 3. Winner gets his $10 and a virtual bracelet.
Rock, paper, scissors. 2
All right, let's
out
go.
of 3. Okay.
Let's do it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Sure.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
That was a late throw.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Who throws paper vertically anyway?
Okay. You want to do? We'll strike it from the records.
No, we'll count it. That's fine.
All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Jesus,
Easy
I got
game.
0.
Easy
I got
game.
0 out of those. Late fucking.
Cheated. Got him.
Let's see, $20.01. Jamin Burton in the house. He made that too easy. Shout out to Jamin. He is now the chip leader, and just came out with a new vlog using the animation, and he's up to some new tricks. So go check out Jamin's channel. Check out the new video. Check out all those videos if you haven't yet.
Yeah, while you're there, watch every single video.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome stuff. Also talking about this on my little IG chat, but I assume none of you guys were there. I was LOLing at it. It was good stuff.
Yeah. Jamin stepped up the whole vlog game in that, you know. He's setting a bar for the poker vlog genre.
He changed the game.
He changed it. That was, oh my God. Wow. Well, $1.99 for Andrew, who looks like Aaron Rodgers.
No, he just says Andrew looks like.
All right, I keep the $1.99. Andrew looks like Aaron Rodgers.
There you go.
$19.99
Hey, Bill.
from Bill Verkakis. Is that how you pronounce
Bill
that?
Verakakis, I think.
Bill Verkakis. No comment, nothing. Just
Maybe it'll come later.
$19.99. Thanks, man.
He was at, I believe, the Maryland Live meetup game.
Okay.
I think.
I'd have to see a picture. But I mean, he's always in the chat. I always see that name.
If I'm not mistaken, he gave us bottles of booze. But
Bill. Okay, there you go. It's $2.99 here from Bill. Hope you guys are killing it. Ben Adler's number 1. Yeah, Ben Adler is number 1. Ben is just like, he brightens our day every time. Where the hell is Ben? Is
Benjamin
Ben?
Adler.
Someone needs to check on Ben Adler right now.
Ben Adler has.
We haven't seen him in Andrew's IG live stream, and we haven't seen him here. So something might be terribly wrong with him. $200.
Whoa.
VVinny01. It's gonna be tough to beat that, man.
Whoa.
That is, I think that matches the all-time high.
My goodness.
Always, guys. Thanks for the content. Working COVID. Oh wow. So he's on the front line. Sounds like helping people, and the ROI is awesome. Looking forward to mugs again one day. Keep up the content. It's all some of us have. Well, that makes me a little sad to read that.
Life must be just god awful. This is all they have.
That's all they have is the mugs, man. Well, thanks a lot for the donation. Huge donation.
I thought he meant the content is all they have. And
Keep up the content.
That
Yeah,
would be
keep
really
up the content. It's all some of us have. Well, I mean, that is pretty cool if, if you're working the front lines and seeing a lot of stuff that's like not pleasant to see every day and coming home to a brand new Andrew Nemi vlog or live stream, we're happy that like, we have that effect on some people. So that's cool.
Vinny was the name?
Yeah.
Cheers, Vinny. That's
Cheers, man.
Super nice.
We'll have to figure out something to do for Vinny.
Stay well and healthy out there.
Vinny, if you want to email me, Brad4, Brad4 at gmail.com. Maybe we'll figure out something nice to send you a thank you or something. All right, Daniel Schreiber, 1999, shotgun a beer for the good luck at the tables. If we had a can, I would, but yeah.
Out of luck, only bottles.
Are you a big shotgun guy? You ever shotgunned a beer?
I feel like I might have done it once, but those sorts of things I was never good at. I mean, I liked the beer bong, but I was never really like good at it.
I feel like they invented shotgunning a beer in Detroit.
It's got to be a Midwest thing, somewhere in the Midwest. But
Okay.
yeah, we were always into the beer bong, but I would just kind of like drink it really quickly rather than like whatever the process is supposed to facilitate.
SCM says, Brad, since you're generally a cash game player, what's been the most important lesson learned in tournament play? Thanks again, and enjoy the rest of your time in Mexico.
Good question.
I think before, as a cash game player, I was just constantly counting how many big blinds I had in tournaments, and I was just like constantly stressing about it. I was like, oh, I have, 20, 25 big blinds, and that would be a level that would like stress me out. But now just getting used to playing like 20 and 15 big blind stacks, I don't really get as concerned anymore. And I just play better and panic less. What about you?
I don't know. I just thought it was a good question for you.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, it is weird. It's a whole new way of thinking about things with playing.
What exactly was the question?
What lessons have you learned from playing tournaments?
It's interesting, like the opening raise ranges and how they. I mean, obviously it varies in cash games based on position, but just like your opening hands that you normally wouldn't open.
Right, and defending with hands from the big blind that you wouldn't normally defend with.
Yeah.
So the ranges are quite a bit different, and that affects how you play post flop as well. So I'm doing like way more c betting for like 1/3 pot, which I wasn't really doing that much in cash games. But I think it's a good cash game strategy too, in a lot of ways. Derek Greeting, $5. Me and my buddy Tom sent our best from Michigan. We're in for a no limit game tomorrow night with locals. Any tips? Mid-experienced players.
Hello to
These are
Michigan.
your boys.
What's up, Derek?
Derek, did you go to Michigan State or Michigan?
Yeah.
Are you a Wolverine?
Go green or go blue? Tips? I mean, it's tough to just give blanket advice like that, but it depends. If you're looking to, you basically want to adjust to your opponents, right? That's the strategy without any knowledge of them beforehand. I want to try and figure out who's playing loose, who's playing tight, and then exploit those tendencies of theirs.
Yeah. Great advice. Whatever they suck at, exploit that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go green says Robbie. Nice, dude. Go green, go white. Why do people open so small in tournaments compared to cash? Good question, Eric Smith. Usually it's because, well, I would say two reasons. One, stacks are generally smaller, so you can often accomplish the same thing, which is eventually to threaten their entire stack with smaller opening sizes. You can build a pot that's big enough to win their entire stack. And you also have to protect your own chip stack. So you don't want to be too reckless with like the amounts that you're raising. And people have to protect their chip stacks because they can't rebuy, obviously. They can't top up their stacks. So they have to be a little bit careful. You have to be a little bit careful, etc. But generally stacks are more shallow, and therefore it's okay to open smaller. Andrew McVeigh. A question that keeps popping up in chat. Any angle shot stories? There, y'all can stop asking. Everyone who keeps asking. Nice of Andrew to...
She's cleaning up the chat for us.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know if I've had any major angle shots that stick out. I do remember one time when I was playing at the Rio during the series, somebody, I don't even know if it was intentional or not, but somebody put like a big chip underneath other chips when they bet, and I didn't see it. But it was my fault for like, I sort of like snap called without even like waiting for a count or seeing what the bet size was. I just decided that I was calling a bet. So it ended up being like a $120 bet when I thought it was gonna be like a $25 bet or something.
Yeah, similar thing happened to me one time when someone went all in and he had a bunch of bills behind that I didn't see. Like I didn't know how many bills they were, and I snap called. So that was my own fault. He didn't really like intentionally angle me, but that's the only thing that comes to mind. I don't really remember specific times that I was angled necessarily.
Not sure how late starting time is, but he has asked it like 40 times.
Is that the same person who was asking about the angle shooting and has now graduated to this new question in all caps?
When is it going to start? Is there a 5-minute delay? I don't know what we're referring to. I don't know if it's this stream or this. There's no delay on this current stream. This is live.
Real time.
Next stream, maybe tomorrow on my channel. We need to get Brad a proper computer.
Yeah.
We had to throw his into the pool.
Yeah, this is on my phone.
Dave Souza, $24.99. Good luck, guys. Do you mostly recognize other pros in the online version of these tourneys versus live?
A lot of people are using their real names on GG Poker, which is cool. So I played with Elke. I think you played with Fedor. I played with Alex Foxen a few times on there. I think there's a good chance one or both of us plays with Negreanu on there because he's firing in everything and we're firing in a handful of events. Phil Hellmuth is down in Mexico now, so he'll be on there, I imagine, as himself.
Yeah, probably. I've played with Felipe Ramos, Dario Sammartino was on my table the other day. A couple of the other streamer guys. There's a bunch of other streamers that are in the mix in these events. Haven't seen Kevin Martin at the tables yet, but he's firing as well from Canada. Kristen Bicknell was on my table for a little bit.
Congratulations to her. 3 bracelets. So it's pretty funny. That's kind of an interesting topic.
Actually, she busted me in that event. I think she busted me and another player in the same hand.
$1.99 Hunter Roberts. Who's winning, Polk or Negreanu? I think this is a format that Doug was the best in the world at one time, or near the best in the world at. So I think he's going to have a huge advantage.
Brad Fremantle says he thinks this is a tournament video. There's no turn. What'd you make the title of this video?
Bracelet hunting or something in Mexico.
There's no tournament tonight on this.
I will be streaming at some point.
Not this broadcast.
Yeah.
Not this particular
Andrew McVeigh, $2 just to say happy to clean up the chat.
What a guy.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah.
You might have to make him a moderator.
Yeah, he's going to be hired. He's hired. Let's go. Let's make him a mod.
Okay.
We like the spirit.
Done.
All right.
A real go-getter. What is the meaning of life? It says wavy.
Wow.
Is this supposed to be wavy gravy or is it just wavy GR?
I think it would be wavy gravy if...
Why don't you just make it wavy gravy? Maybe it was already taken.
CTO or GTO, which would be better to master from Driven Trucking? What is CTO? Crotch Theory Optimal. Okay. Is what I believe.
Okay. I thought it was some accounting thing.
You can't really lose with Crotch Theory Optimal play. You know, you have to be really bad.
Well, he did have like 3 losing sessions, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so.
Huh.
There you go. Andrew is unexpectedly happy.
Someone say something messed up in the chat so Andrew can hide you from the channel. Let him use those new powers.
Yeah. Have at it, dude. Have at it. A lot of amazing support coming at you from the audience tonight. That's really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. It's been so long since we've done a live stream. I mean, the last one that I've done I think I did one, maybe in March or something by myself, but the last one you and I did together on this channel was probably like February or January. It's been a long time.
Shout out to Chuck Schaefer as well as Marie Hazlitt.
Chuck Schaefer, what's up, man?
They're both big fans. A lot of people want to know any. They want to know about jiggities. Any developments with jiggities in your world?
Nothing new to report on. Unfortunately, is this Dutch kroner? Is that what
I believe so.
DKK is? 100
Danish
kroner. Okay. Hi, A and B. Just want to hear if both of you. Wait. Just want to hear if you ever hear the name Michael Laudrup and what he did. I haven't. Are you familiar?
But I don't know. Unfortunately, not sure at the moment.
Well, thanks for the donation. We'll have to look into this, or maybe we can get an explanation here in the chat.
Yeah, Kim Plank is a member of my channel, a frequent supporter of these live streams.
Nice. Would either of you play Sam Farha Heads Up or a mill? For a cool mill.
Did you see how much updog they had on the table the other day?
Where's Updog?
Not much, dude. What's up with you?
It's too easy. Too easy. Fucking just set the trap, walked right into it. That was great.
They got me on that.
That was great.
They got me on another live stream when I was streaming, because there was also like a 5-minute delay, so I was so confused for like 5 minutes, and they were just LOLing at my expense.
It's great. All for it, I guess. You can laugh at me, and it's all in good spirits. All right, $5 from Noglin. We got to figure out how to pronounce this at some point. If you're playing online, are they still taking Bradley dollars, or are they now crypto Bradley? LOL. They're Bradley pesos because we're in Mexico.
Nice.
So.
Did you put that in a video?
No. But
got to do it
soon.
That's a great line.
Yeah. Mr. Nice, $5. What's up, guys? Great to see you both. Keep on grinding. I can see the bracelets on your wrists already. Yeah, those.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, yeah, that'd be nice. I can't believe there's 2 vloggers that have gotten bracelets this summer already. There's only been like 40 tournaments or something so far, and there's not that many vloggers. So.
I'm still laughing at Updog.
Andrew's favorite moment on this YouTube channel.
Peppermill is now 9-handed. Come by, and while you're here, I'll show you the sweet spots in Tahoe on the side.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Tahoe. I grew up in Santa Rosa, California, Sonoma County, so I would go up to Tahoe area like 4 or 5 times a year in the winter to go snowboarding. 10 Canadian, #1 fan from Hustler Honey. What's up? That
right.
Is
it's exciting. Canadian
my
dollars.
girl. She is my partner in crime in the karaoke.
Oh,
Hustler
yeah?
Bunny. Hustler Honey. Sorry, yeah. Go check out her Twitch. And we've hung out a lot at Running Up Reno. So she's thinking about getting into the YouTube streets.
Is the Twitch name Hustler Honey?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So check that out.
Check it out.
Her and I have the same hands as well. We're identical hand twins.
Fascinating stuff happening here.
Jacob Lester, $2. Thanks, Brad, for the personality and poker. You're welcome, Jacob. Anything I can do for you.
Or for the poker.
Yeah. No. I don't really have that much personality. That's the thing.
Just kidding. Spencer
Heckwolf, $1.99. You guys are the reason I'm subscribed to YouTube Premium, because we're putting too many ads on the videos.
You got sick of it.
It's like, fuck this.
How many times do I have to skip these things?
So I purchased YouTube Premium, and I think it's like, what is it, $10 or $11 a month? It's got to be the best investment that I've ever made to not look at ads.
Yeah.
Because I like to fall asleep during YouTube, so I don't want an ad to pop up in the middle of a video and then have to wake up to skip it. Because sometimes they're like 2 minutes, and that's brutal.
I wonder how healthy that is, falling asleep to YouTube.
It's not, because sometimes I'll have dreams of like some weird shit. I watch some weird stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, I wonder like what weird video it wanders into while you're like soaking that in.
Somehow, a lot of the time, it just goes into like live NASA launches, which are really boring.
Well, that's probably good for your sleep. I mean, that's probably kind of soothing or whatever.
Yeah, you'd think so, but I don't know how often are they launching stuff? It seems like it does that a lot. But I watch a lot. I fall asleep to Joe Rogan a lot, and yeah, you watch some Joe Rogan.
I do. I like Rogan.
What are your
Like the
thoughts on the UFO
conversations.
stuff?
What are my thoughts on the UFO stuff?
Yeah, have you seen him talk about the UFO stuff?
I have not gotten into that. I only saw the headlines, and I never pursued the discussion. So
You have no interest in UFOs.
I mean, hit me up when they're here. I'm ready to
Well, that's
interact
the
and
thing.
engage.
That's the thing, is that they might be.
Okay, but
Joe
they
thinks
might
they
be.
are.
They might have been for a long time now. Man.
Joe
Joe thinks they're here, or they were here.
So he has Bob Lazar on his podcast quite a bit. You familiar with Bob Lazar?
No.
Jesus, man.
No idea.
All right. Well, then we have a ton to catch you up on before we can even talk about how likely it is that they're here.
Okay. I'm
So
sorry.
he seems kind of like one of the most credible people who has information on that. So he claims to have worked at Area 51,
What does he say?
S4, and says that he was back engineering potentially alien spacecraft.
Did they tell him what the project was that he was working on? Or
They
no?
didn't. They said that they kept it. They were like compartmentalizing a lot of things, and so he would work on one particular part of back engineering it, and someone else might work on another part. $5. We'll talk about something else. What methods do you use to control emotions while at the table? Can see the excitement / nerves in your last online video. Yeah, so it's funny, man, because when you're playing online, you don't have to hold anything back. So I'm fist pumping, I'm swearing a lot more, I'm getting a lot more excited about these tournaments, even if it's like a $20 tournament or something. Like I just get so pumped up and want to cash and want to run deep. Whereas in cash games, especially in live cash games, I don't really care. At least I don't express how much I care outwardly nearly as much.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrew's, I've heard a little bit of cursing upstairs.
Yeah.
At different points.
It's super tilting, busting especially when things are going well and then they end up not. But aside from that, I'm pretty dead inside, really. I do hope there are aliens, though. I've always hoped that there were aliens because the hope is that we can all, maybe stop hating each other so much and just hate them. We'll all hate them. Turn that hate towards them.
Right. That was that. What is it? Ronald Reagan speech that's like kind of famous in the UFO community, where he's like, I often wonder if there were other beings from out of this world, how quickly we'd forget about our differences on Earth.
Yeah.
That was essentially what he said.
Yeah, me and Ronnie Reagan, basically the same.
You guys are the same guy.
Let me tell you. When is the game starting?
A lot of people are here for the game.
You clickbaited them into this live stream.
Well, that wasn't my intention. The intention was just to talk about this trip.
Math means that it is likely. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about aliens. Here is the thing. They either do exist or they don't exist. So that means if
There's a 50% chance that there's aliens because they either do or they don't.
If they do exist, that's pretty crazy, right? There's aliens out there. And if they don't exist, it's pretty crazy that we're here just alone.
Right.
So it's pretty crazy either way.
James E.C.
I'm excited to find out, and hopefully we do at some point.
James E.C. Cheers, guys. With a Sweetwater 420 in hand, do you two realize what poker icons you become? Just look at the growth of your channel. It's amazing. So, first of all, let's unpack this Sweetwater 420 deal.
That's right. I forgot
James
about this.
sent Andrew, what is it, a 6-pack or 2 6-packs?
2 6-packs.
Yeah, of Sweetwater 420 from Florida, I believe, right? Is that where it's from?
I forget.
So, some delicious beers, I imagine, to Andrew. And James's intention was for Andrew to bring me half of them, which he then just drank on his own.
Yes. Me and Boosie.
Right.
So it's not like I didn't share it with anybody.
Right.
Boosie had some.
So
Sorry about
Still-
that. But James made a big mistake by sending me beers for you.
Right.
Big mistake, James.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But
Let's go back to this question.
do you two realize what poker icons you become? Just look at the growth of your channels. Amazing. I think the growth of our channels is amazing. But I don't know. I don't really think in those terms, poker icons. Like, I don't think of us in the same sort of like category as like,
It's like a Rampage or a Ryan DePaulo who have bracelets.
yeah, like Rampage, Phil Hellmuth, you know, like people like that. I don't really think of us along the same vein.
Jean-Francois, $1.99. PLO beats UFO. Try some PLO turning, Brad. You know
Yeah,
what?
that'd be fun.
I bubbled the PLO tournament the other day. There's actually an $800 PLO event tomorrow night, or tomorrow in the daytime on GG Poker. Are you going to fire in the 800 PLO? Seems like a
Might as
decent
well,
one.
I guess. I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
So I'll probably sell maybe like 50% of it or something.
Vince Chang says, how would you guys game change if you both made it to the same final table?
That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would change anything. We'd both play, the same.
Often on final tables, a lot of the play is dictated by the stack sizes. So you're sort of like waiting for the smallest stacks to bust before you get out of line yourself or anything. You know, you kind of have to be a little bit careful. So a lot of the play is sort of like determined by that alone, and maybe less so by who's there and like who possesses those stack sizes.
Joshua J, I like those initials. JJ. I want to see Brad's jiggities. Here they are. Got the jiggities right here, just
How
for
about
you.
How about that? That
Los
was,
Cabos cards.
that was really slick.
Yeah. All right.
This is what you guys tune in for.
Just quick thinking on my feet. Just like,
That's
how can I show some jiggities?
so key. Thanks, Jeff. We think you're the best. You guys going to Cabo Wabo? That question has come up several times.
I've driven by it a few times. Yeah, well, I think we have to go because Dan Sparger, who we haven't seen in the chat so far, gave us $50 to enjoy Cabo Wabo. So we'll be checking it out.
BBG says, who is the better beer pong player? I got Brad -2 cups. I would give Brad probably -1 cup.
Yeah, I think I've probably played. I imagine I probably played a lot more beer pong than Andrew, just based on when beer pong became popular and when I went to college.
We should have for some reason at the last villa we stayed in, they had a huge Ziploc bag of ping pong balls, which I assume was for beer pong,
Right.
and we should have grabbed a couple of those.
We
And
should have. That
brought
was
them
a
with us.
mistake.
Maybe we can go back in if they didn't change the code to get in,
Yeah.
and steal a couple ping pong balls.
$4.99. Ben Adler's not dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is
Oh my
alive
God.
and well.
Oh my God.
Talked with Jay Vibes last night. He's down to join us for the Bender in Chicago. Who should buy the first round of drinks?
I'll buy it. I'm buying.
Okay. Yeah, that seems fair. With all the donations Ben makes, beers are on us, first round.
Indeed. Can't wait to see you and J Vibes. That guy goes by a lot of names, you know. I know him as Timo.
He's like Meta World Peace. You know who Meta World Peace is?
I do, yes. He was in the what did they give the nickname of that brawl at the palace?
Right. I don't know. But
Malice at the Palace.
if space is infinite, then there's infinite possibilities. Therefore, aliens are 100% possibility. Chew on that, Andrew.
Sure.
Boom. Mind blown.
Love it.
From Driven Trucking.
Yeah, I think so much of that is just like mind blowing, you know, just to like think about infinite space and stuff. Just like WTF, man. David Ewing, meaning wave exists. I don't know what that is. Do you?
Don't.
Love your guys' content. I hope you guys
We're
check
gonna have
out
to Google that.
Jocko's The Path. Get after it.
I don't know what Jocko's The Path is either.
Just gonna have to do some Googling, I
All right.
guess. What do you think about Benjamin Adler and his $1.99 where he says, if I get into a bar
Dude.
fight, will you back me up?
Oh yeah, I got Ben's back.
I bet Benjamin Adler would be like the first to throw down if it meant like standing up for like a female who was like being harassed or something like that. He would be the first to just like be
If
like,
you saw any injustice
knock it off
at all,
Yeah.
any kind of injustice, I'm pretty sure Ben is a superhero.
Yes.
Yeah,
Great guy, that Benjamin Adler, and plays the cello.
he does. Terrific cello player.
Renaissance man.
What's Ben Adler's? I think it starts with Shahomi. What's his Instagram?
Shalom, y'all.
Shalom. Yeah. Okay.
Shalom, y'all. Something. A little far from superhero. Don't be so modest. Look at that. He's modest too. He's got it all. He's got all the gears. Play against each other. Heads up.
We're
Live.
playing one hand.
All
Let's
right,
go.
Deal it out. How much? All in for
All in.
$20.
All in. We're running it out.
All in for $20.
Oh, I've got
What is this?
a wild card. Jokers are wild.
This doesn't seem fair.
And a jack. I've got him dominated.
dominated
I
here.
can't lose.
Redo
I
that
don't think I
shit.
can lose the hand.
Take the jokers out.
All right. No joker. 3 of clubs.
No, just redo
Is the
whole
burn.
thing. Just reshuffle. Did you
Okay.
take the other joker?
No, I think there's actually 3 jokers in this. Which is odd.
Dawson Triplet says, stream a heads-up game between you two for $1,000, I assume, one night. Or it could be 1,000 pesos.
Yeah.
Been watching you both for a long time. Just played live at Bellagio for my 21st last month. That's cool.
Nice.
Happy belated month
Happy
ago.
birthday, dude. People are still going to Vegas for their 21st during
Yeah, life goes
during
on.
this time.
Life goes on. I mean, especially like for the younger set, you know,
Yeah.
with risks being
Are
a little
minimal.
bit lower. That's cool though. Joshua J. You said there was no right way to play jiggities.
Wow.
But you played them perfectly after my comment.
That's true.
All right. Are we wagering $20 on this flip?
$20. What you got? We're just gonna run it out.
I'm gonna do the slow peel.
I got you
4
beat.
hearts.
I've got you beat.
What do you have, aces?
Ace 10.
I got,
Fuck. Oh, it's
I
a
got
flip.
pair here.
All right. You're in the lead. All right. Andrew's got pocket 4s. Fuck this. First card off the deck. This is such bullshit. God.
I run so good.
Okay, I'm drawing dead.
Yeah.
Nope. I've got some hope. So this is the flop. Andrew just flops a set in this make-believe game. He runs so good against me in
Now
any
you guys
kind of
see-
bet that we do.
You guys think I make it up on the vlog. You see it. It happens all the
Okay.
time.
Turn is a 7, so I'm now dead. This was ridiculous.
$20.
River Queen.
$20.
All right. Ben Adler, $1.99. Are we indulging in beverages? Yeah, man. Cheers to you. As Ben always says, hope you're staying moist.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope you are. Cheers, buddy.
That flop was quite favorable, says Caleb. Indeed it was. That was
It
fun.
was.
I enjoyed that. That was great.
Yeah. So I do have to pay. I'm gonna get the. I can't actually
How
give
good?
you. I'm gonna Venmo you because I
can't
don't want
believe-
to. I don't want to use my U.S. dollars because I don't have that many.
How good do I run? Seriously. Like,
It's pretty good.
just generally in life and in poker. We deal one hand and I flop a set.
The first card off too. It's ridiculous. I mean, I should have won with that Joker and Jack hand. Someone said something. Okay.
How much stock would you put into a player practicing play for real money online tourneys who is consistently making final tables of 600 plus entry tourneys? Practicing to play for real money online tourneys?
I guess he's consistently making final tables of 600 plus entry play money tourneys.
Yeah.
Is how I'm reading that. I mean, probably, you've got good fundamentals. I mean, I imagine that's something that's really hard to do. So,
I would say I would put less than 0 into that stock, but not a whole lot either. So I would just start getting into the micro stakes tournaments. There's very cheap tournaments that you can play online.
yeah. All right. What are the odds of WSB 2021 in Vegas going on as normal?
0.
Zero?
Wait, 2021?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant 2020. 2021, I would say as normal?
Yeah.
Mm,
I I mean, I would assume just like, even if it's like 8-handed or something, just let's just say, what do you think the odds are of a normal schedule for the WSOP, whether or not like protocols are, changed?
25%.
25%? That seems low. I mean, because it's possible they could do one in like December of 2021, for instance,
Guess so. But
Yeah, I would say at least 50%.
Ian 4021 says hi.
Hi.
Kyle wants to know why you're ignoring everybody. Apparently.
Kyle, I'm sorry, dude.
They didn't ship a cat to Mexico. Nope. Where is the cat?
The cat is at my house. So my girlfriend just left. She was here the last couple nights. She just landed, and she is taking care of the cat. She's gonna spend the night at my place tonight, hang out with Marvy Marv, as we like to call him.
What is the best site to play on if you don't live in Vegas? We hang out on Poker Bros, but there's a few other options as well that we don't really
If
partake
we get up to 400 likes, Andrew and I will take a tequila shot. Are you in?
Nope.
Come on, I'll
Nope.
take a tequila shot then.
Brad's in. I'm driving. Jacob Lester. First card was burn card. Did you burn a card?
Did.
Sorry, buddy.
$4.99. How influential?
Thanks for the $2 though, Jacob.
How influential was Nimi to you, Brad, to start your channel? Been here since day one of both. Good luck, fellas. Yeah, if Andrew hadn't started, there was no way. I never even like considered
I influenced
YouTube.
I influenced him on exactly what not to do with his poker blog.
No, that's not true. So I
No drone.
I would have never. That's true. So there's certain things that I just don't want to do to take from other people. So no drone from Andrew, and no animations. I'm gonna make a hard no animation stance. I'm gonna leave that to Jamin.
Do you get to claim unemployment since the casinos are closed?
I believe technically we can, but I don't think either of us did. I didn't. We were, I was still putting out YouTube videos. We get affiliate marketing stuff from Poker Bros. So since I had income coming in, I just didn't feel right trying to take unemployment during that time.
Brad missed your mention of the friend that's very sadly passed away.
Yeah. Robert Gray. If you guys saw the last vlog, I talked about my buddy Kevin and how he final tabled a couple events. So this was the last minute of the vlog, like during the outro. And Robert Gray is Kevin's roommate. So I found out after I made the entire vlog and after I filmed that outro that Robert passed away from coronavirus. I'm not sure how old he was. I think he was in his 50s.
It's crazy.
And
It's not old.
yeah, it's not old, and there were just a lot of real cool stories that came out about him. One of them was that years ago he borrowed like $300 from somebody who he didn't know well, and that guy's phone broke, and so there was no way for Robert to get the $300 back. Like the idea was that he would gamble, either play poker or do some other stuff, run it up and pay this guy back, and they would split it. And Robert found the guy like 3 months later, and they became best friends pretty much, and gave him like, I think he ran it up to like $8,000 and says like, I've been trying to get in touch with you. I've been, doing everything I can to get a hold of you. And so he wrote down like every expense that he made, like even like the tiniest expenses that he took out of that money and stuff, because I guess they had some agreement where that was okay. And he split the money with this guy that he hardly knew. So he just has a lot of integrity, and it's just kind of a cool story, and goes to show like how good of a guy he was and how like honest he was. And so yeah, something that was pretty sad for a lot of us in Las Vegas, and particularly my buddy who found him 2 nights ago in his room, passed away.
Terrible.
Yeah. All right.
Was he playing poker full time, or was he doing something else?
I think he was playing poker full time. He might have had another job at some point, but he was definitely like a gambler, and he just separated from his wife, and that's why I moved in with my buddy Kevin. And he just really wanted to be like one of the guys. So the last time I saw him was at Kevin's birthday, or the last time I hung out with him was Kevin's birthday in June, and then I saw him at Kevin's house like a couple weeks ago. So
Sucks.
yeah, so that's the first person I know that's passed away from coronavirus.
Do either of you believe in conspiracy theories?
I haven't really paid attention to the conspiracy theories. Some conspiracy theories I think are interesting. This one I'm not real interested in.
Yeah, me either.
I do think the hydroxychloroquine thing is kind of interesting though. All right. Well, on that note, I'm gonna have a beer in Robert's honor.
I'm still enjoying these pocket fours, to be honest with you.
He's just flopping sets. He does that all the time.
I do. It seems like I haven't been flopping quite as many sets in these tournaments.
No.
I don't have the energy down, you know? I feel like I know how to manipulate the energy when I play live poker to the point where I flop a lot of sets because of it.
Show this.
This is waiting. This was here at this villa when we checked in. So when something really good happens, crack this open. Really good, meaning in the bracelet events. Matthew G says, BS, Andrew. I don't know, man. Could be legit. Yeah, the sailboats. The 4-4, the sailboats. When you guys get a bracelet. Yeah, the champagne will be opened. Not necessarily if we win a bracelet. I mean, definitely if we win a bracelet, but if there's a deep run, like a good solid high 5-figure score, crack it open. Andrew, you need a shave? Maybe. Mexico, you know, I haven't put socks on once since I've been down here.
Yeah, put socks on once or twice.
Mm-hmm. Andrew, did Brad let you come downstairs? He did. Downstairs, Brad gave me the green light.
Did you see that YouTube account?
Yeah.
Someone started a downstairs Brad or Twitter account.
Yeah.
What did they say? YouTube?
Yeah, Twitter account.
Yeah. So check that out. Give them a follow. See what I'm up to downstairs.
That's right. This is version 2 of Downstairs, Brad.
When are y'all coming back to Vegas? We're coming back September 8th. So we were supposed to come back today, but been having a good time out here. So we are gonna we're gonna fire a ton more tournaments and hopefully have some deep runs, man. We gotta have a 5-figure score, and I don't want it to be like a 10K score either. I want it to be like 50K plus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Spraggy style. Recently got a $70,000
Dude,
score.
Spraggy's killing it, man. He's just killing the
Guys.
Twitch game. It's been a lot of fun to follow those guys, especially right now with so many different series going on between WPT on Party and Poker Stars stuff. What's that series called? The Poker Stars series? Premium
Stadium
series.
Premium stadiums.
Premium stadiums on Stars.
Check it out.
And GG, obviously, have the WSOP. I think GG is like crushing it right now. We've got so many players online all the time. Mm-hmm. There's 150,000 people on last weekend concurrently, that seems insane to me.
Brett says, how is Boosie? She's good. She's coming out in a week or so, a little over a week. So can't wait for that. When are you going to come to Colombia? I don't know. Is the internet good, says Matthew?
Internet's fantastic.
Internet is on point. They got fiber optics, internet tubes here. The download speed is like 200 megabits per second. Upload is like 100 or something. It's fast, powerful, strong.
Yeah.
Brian Grano answered my question on his stream, and I'll give you Same one. Either of you ever pick up an instrument? I see a guitar behind Brad.
Just for show. I've got 3 guitars that I frequently feature because
Have never strummed.
I've never strummed. Yeah, no, actually, that's probably one of the second thing that I miss the most from being in Las Vegas is playing guitar. So the cat is number 1, guitar is number 2. But yeah, I play a lot. Andrew is a drummer.
Yes. Drummer over here. I was saying I should have brought the drumsticks. Could
Do you have drumsticks at home that you use and just like bang around on stuff? Banging on a
Yes.
trash can, drumming on a street bike.
more WTVT gears soon.
Yes.
Hoodies? Question
Yeah,
mark?
yeah, we'll be putting out some stuff. We've got some design ideas that are pretty
What
cool.
does it stand for?
Welcome to Value Town.
Oh, okay. How could I forget?
Ben Adler, $1.99. You guys hit a 50K score Taco Bell on me.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna hold you to that, Ben. So Ben frequently posts things on Facebook and Twitter about what orders would you get at Taco Bell or Wendy's, I think was another one.
I never have any good answers for Ben's questions. He
I've
always
got-
puts me on the spot. He's like, what's your go-to Chinese food order? What's yours?
For Chinese food,
Yeah.
I like Mongolian beef.
Okay.
I like
Um,
wonton soup. I like chicken fried rice a lot. So,
sure. I mean, I like all that stuff, but I don't know if I
Yeah.
really have a go-to.
no.
No. Tommy says, would you play Trump heads up in the Oval Office?
Yeah, we would, and we would wreck his world heads up. Andrew,
We would heads up?
we
How
would
does that
join.
work?
We would join. We'd be like the corporation versus Andy Beal style, like
Oh.
where we just switch off.
Yeah.
Battling
Very cool.
the president of the United States of America.
Let's get that tweet out.
Yeah, someone
Adam.
tweet that. Someone set that up. So I mean, a lot of people are talking about this Polk Negreanu heads up match. I think that if we,
Me and Brad versus the Donald.
yeah, I think we would. I think
Heads
that
up.
would get a lot of press.
Heads up. Me and Brad heads up versus Donald.
Yeah.
Henry says, hey.
Hey Henry.
Henry Felipe.
Hey, you get a Bradley wave.
Do you know if any of the top websites for poker would let USA player play any state?
Let's see. No. Nope. The top ones, the ones that are, actually regulated, don't. Except for in a handful of states from WSB.com. The other ones do not allow U.S. players, unfortunately. So hopefully it's just a matter of time.
Did I skip something? Yes. Christian, $2. Do you have to pay U.S. taxes on winnings in Mexico?
You do.
See.
Yeah.
Indeed. Doesn't matter where you earn that cash as a U.S. citizen, generally. I mean, there might be some.
Yeah,
Some
U.S.
ways to go.
military needs funding. And so
Yes.
they will take that from us, whether we make it in the U.S. or in Mexico.
Yes.
Percentage chance you'd play Trump heads up in the Oval
I
Office.
don't think that's the question. He's just trying to get your attention with those
Oh.
percentage signs. Make his question stand out.
Oh,
That's my idea. I want a percentage. All right. Maybe. Maybe not. Can I get a Bradley wave? Dark cry.
all right. This is the last Bradley wave for a little while.
Dark cry.
Yeah.
Hey boys, come back to Seattle. Did you learn everything from Upswing Poker? Not everything. Some things.
I learned everything from Andrew Nemi videos.
I like the on Upswing Poker how Doug presents his concept of sort of like the 4 quadrants of hands
Yeah.
and balancing with that thought in mind.
Yeah. So Andrew's referring to the Poker Lab section of, and that's like mostly geared towards cash games, but towards tournaments a little bit as well. And so there's basically 4 categories of hands. You have your top-notch hands that you want to play aggressively and you want to be betting 3 streets with. Second would be like your medium hands, like second pair, for instance, and your draws, or some of your draws. Your stronger draws, I guess, maybe, potentially.
No, those would be category 3. I think.
No, those are your like weak draws, like your gutters and stuff. You're going to be playing like, okay, well, so yeah, so there, you're right. The draws are category 3, and you want to play those like aggressively as well, and you have like some chance of hitting your draws, and they become category 1 hands, and then there's category 4, which is garbage stuff.
There you go.
It's kind of a breakdown.
Sign up for our module on upswing poker.
Yeah. It's our module is us giving our thoughts on their current stuff.
If you guys
in our interpretation of it.
If you guys are curious, Negreanu was first trumpet in high school.
All right.
Interesting.
That is a little bit of little Negrenology facts.
Okay. Kind of running out of questions here, it seems.
Yeah, maybe we'll do this for 5 more minutes or so. We'll
Okay.
wrap it up. So get in your last questions now, dudes.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite food you've had in Mexico? I try to find the most Americanized burritos that I can find out here. So I did have one in the sports bar. I just love giant burritos, man. I want the biggest burrito.
Does it matter if it's good or it just needs to be giant?
It just needs to be giant.
Okay.
I mean, preferably good, but
Uh-huh.
it's not mandatory. So I did have a giant one yesterday. Just happy about.
My favorite meal was at a place called Flora Farms that we went to. And what did I even have?
You had the fish of the day,
I
right?
had the fish risotto.
Was it a yellowtail? We had that the next night, and then we had
Yeah.
some fried chicken as well.
It was yellowtail. That was fantastic. You still working with old Johnny Little?
Yeah. So they've got like really, really good stuff. To be honest, when they first came out, I wasn't sure how they would end up doing compared to the other sites, but I think they've like really helped my tournament game. Last year, I cashed in 0 WSOP events on 8 bullets. This year, I've cashed in 6 on like 20 bullets. So I feel like way more confident using their guidance for sure.
Mm-hmm. Worst casino you've ever played at?
Worst casino I've ever played at. This place called Lucky Lady in San Diego, which is like this piece of shit, rundown card room. It's real grimy, and as soon as you walk in, you feel like people are just waiting to cheat you.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
It sounds fun to me. I feel like if the casino is really bad.
I don't know if they're still open anymore. But that was when I just turned 21. We'd go there because it was the closest place to us. It's in like El Cajon or something like that.
I don't know what mine would be.
How do you spend most of your day in Mexico?
You're looking at it. This is it. We drink beers. We fire up the live stream. We answer questions. When we're not doing that, I spend them grinding online poker tournaments on GG Poker during the World Series of Poker.
$5 Cornelius Gaskins. How do you like the cartoon characters from Jamin? I think they're great. We talked about that a little
Honestly,
bit
I'm
earlier.
not sure why he gave me gray hair, like completely gray. I mean, sure, it's like, it's got the blonde gray thing maybe going on in some spots. But
I think Jamin...
does this look gray to you guys, or does this look...
Sandy blonde.
You tell me.
Yeah.
Y'all tell me.
Yeah, so we mentioned that earlier. If you guys haven't checked out Jamin's most recent video,
Don't check it out.
check it out.
Just kidding. No, it's awesome. I thought it was hilarious. And I told him anytime he wants me to do some voiceovers, hit me up. That's how much I enjoyed it.
That goes for me as well. All right.
Featuring 21. You're going to go scuba diving? Enjoy the beach, dudes.
Scuba diving scares me. I do enjoy a good snorkel.
Come on. I've never
Scuba-
done it, but I would do it.
I'd rather go skydiving than scuba diving. I've been skydiving before. You've been skydiving. Neither of us have been scuba diving.
Why is scuba diving scary?
Just first of all, I don't love open water, for one thing. I don't like sharks.
Okay.
I don't think we have to worry about that as much in Mexico, but where I'm from, there's a lot of great whites. And so I'd never
Yeah,
really...
but like, what's a lot of great whites?
Like, there was a guy who got decapitated.
Sure, but like, there's always
Sure. I know. You don't really have to worry about it that much. It seems irrational, but I just hate not knowing what's around me. I actually like snorkeling more because I can see underwater and I can see like what's around me, and I feel better that way. You know, does that make sense? Because I can see if I look underwater.
Why can't you see if you're scuba diving?
You could, but you have to worry about the air pressure stuff when you come back up from like a deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like blow out or something like that so that your lungs don't expand too much.
Got all kinds of worries.
Yeah.
Sharks,
So,
air, sharks, oxygen.
you know how you can't die? It's hard to die walking around on land. But
Okay, that's true.
scuba diving,
No one's ever died walking around on land, that's for sure.
very few people.
Benjamin Adler says, I'm at Taco Bell now. Gonna get wrecked tonight.
Get a black bean quesarito.
Do they still have gorditas?
I think they do.
I used to get the Baja gordita. Used to love that.
Emilio Zidane says, "Brad, do Yoda. Do Yoda, you will."
There you go.
There you go.
You didn't
It's
even
my
have to pay
Yoda
for-
impression.
You got that for free.
Canadian, $5. Stanley Snow. Google says Daniel worth 50 mil. Think that's even close? Also, hello from Nova Scotia.
But that's a little on the high side.
50 million. I mean, they just make these numbers up. So I imagine it's not.
Well, they probably look at like tournament winnings and don't understand that it's
Right.
not profit.
Right. And I think they also make it up.
Yeah.
Like 50 million is such a round number. Just like he's worth exactly 50 million.
They totaled up his bank accounts and what do you know? To the dollar.
Okay, who do you think has more money, Phil Galfon or D-Nex?
Phoenix.
Think so?
Yeah.
I feel like Phil has so much.
I mean, if the site becomes successful, then Phil will.
Yeah. Chris Woods, $2.99. How to play Queen Jack suited out of position. You flop something, good.
How to play Queen Jack suited out of position is the question.
Yeah, so I'm assuming like, we'll need some details here. Yeah.
It's way too. The fact that you asked such a basic question without any like sort of circumstances means you want to look into some sort of like poker material of some sort and learn like how to approach a hand history thought process. So would recommend a training site, something like that. Check it out.
Emilio Zidane, 316. I wonder if that's I wonder if that has anything to do with like Star Wars numbers or something. 316.
Isn't that like some sort of Bible verse or something?
I'm sure there's a 316 in the Bible somewhere.
But more importantly, it's in Star Wars. You say?
I'm saying I wonder if it is. Who do you want to win the NBA championship? That's how I'm gonna read out questions that are in all caps from now on.
Okay.
I don't really care. I'm a big Warriors fan, so Warriors were not good this year.
Why were they so not good?
Because they lost Kevin Durant. Klay Thompson was out on injury. Steph Curry was injured for a lot of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So like everybody who's good left. What is the best thing in Mexico?
That's the question?
Yeah.
What is the best thing in Mexico?
Yeah.
Brad Owen.
Nah.
Brad Owen vlog creation is the best thing in Mexico right now.
Who is your favorite character from Doug, and why is it Skeeter? I think they caught on to that "Banging on a Trash Can" song. Hey, do you remember that? No. Did you ever watch Doug growing up?
Not really. I mean, I know of it, but never got into it.
Banging on a trash can. drumming on a street light.
There you go, Matthew 3:16.
Someone said Mark 3:16 earlier. I think they're just shouting out.
I didn't mean to.
Gospels.
I wasn't trying to roast that Queen Jack question. I'm trying to give helpful advice, because we could like try and come up with like
A scenario. Yeah.
some sort of scenario, but it would serve that fellow the best to. So I think often people don't really realize how little or like how much further along they could be in their studying process and their improvement process, because it's like one of those things where you don't know how much you don't know until you start going down the path. And then you look back at yourself like every 6 months when you're, trying to improve, and you think like, wow, I really was like noobish. And that happens for like every poker player.
I mean, the more it happens, the better.
Yeah, and even for people that are, well along that path of studying, they still look back at themselves like 6 months or like a year ago, and they'll say, there's a lot that I didn't know about that I've picked up lately. So I'm just saying, like, when you're asking like a real like basic question like that, that it's like impossible to give an answer to, it's best to like start heading down that path.
Hold on. I just want to give a shout out to Andrew, our new moderator, McVeigh, who deleted a message by Harold Pan. So he's using that moderator ability, which is cool.
Case number 001 says, you guys, you're supposed to read that differently. You're supposed to read it.
You guys rock. Thanks for all the content. It's in all caps.
There you go.
That's how we're doing it.
Nice.
Ben Adler, $1.99. Andrew, no plans to play live soon?
No plans at the moment, Benjamin Adler. I'll be here for a month, and I won't be playing live while I'm down here.
I drove by the casino out here.
Mm-hmm. Was it open or?
It was not when I drove by. But Ben Adler, he played his first live session. He said, not worth it just yet.
That's right. I remember I saw that tweet or that Instagram post or both.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
No.
Okay.
I just don't want to yell
Did I read
again.
this? Is
That's
that
the
the
only
one?
reason. Let's see.
Yeah, we already read that one. What poker books would you recommend for a beginner player? What are your favorites? So, I mean, you always recommend Ed Miller's The Course.
Yeah.
There's a mental game book called The Mental Game of Poker by Jared Tendler that I recommend, but best info is going to be on the training sites, you guys. I know it's like a book seems kind of like low cost, not intimidating, but you get what you pay for in poker a lot of the time, and you got to look at it as an investment in yourself. This training material stuff, the stuff that is on the training sites.
Yeah.
So it's very much worth it. A lot of the top sites, top training sites. Adam Boyd, $2.75 Canadian, says, thoughts on Polk versus Negreanu.
I'm excited for it. It's finally coming to a culmination where they're going to show down. I don't know the terms of, their agreement. I think it's going to be somewhere between 15 and 25,000 hands, somewhere in that range. Not sure what stakes. I don't know if that's been determined yet, but I am excited for it. And I'm just excited for their feud to be over with. Like, I like both of them, so I'd like them to both somehow be like respectful towards each other. And I think hopefully that'll happen after this. And I think Doug's gonna win.
Or just move on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think there's anybody who thinks that Daniel has an edge.
But maybe that's Daniel's edge.
Yes, it could be. But yeah, even though Daniel has been, I guess, like playing more regularly over the past couple of years, I would still think that everyone would assume that Doug has the edge.
Yeah.
And Doug is already, I saw like getting into some heads up matches for low stakes, and then is going to set up some higher stakes matches. So he's already planning on shaking off the rust, knocking off the rust, however you might phrase that.
Ben Adler, $1.99. Thanks. Thoughts on training sites versus private coaching. I think training sites are, I mean, I think they're just like the most efficient way to learn and to come up with, just to understand complete strategies for poker. Whereas private coaching, one-on-one sessions are really good for very unique situations that maybe training sites aren't going to address. And so like if you want to go over specific hands, for instance, you can't do that on a training site. So if you find yourself in a tough spot, then you have to go to a poker coach. And I think ideally you want to go to a poker coach who's playing in the same games you are. So maybe they're familiar with the opponents that you're facing and some of the tendencies at that casino, at that stake.
Look who it is. Bracelet winner, Ryan DePaulo. Daniel has the spiritual edge of poker gods.
I know somebody who is a god.
You do?
Who won a bracelet event in a Whole Foods parking lot.
Whoa, that sounds like a god to me.
And then let everybody else know that he is that figure.
That's right. Legend.
So congratulations to Ryan DePaulo. We talked about him earlier. I'm not sure if he was on the chat earlier, but congrats, dude. Actually, I played against Ryan earlier that day in that tournament that he won.
That's right.
He bluff shoved on me when I had a full house, and somehow that propelled him to win the fucking bracelet.
That's how you do it.
I'm glad that I could help him along the way. I did not cash in that event. So
Ryan won it.
And Ryan won it, yeah. It's pretty funny. All right, guys, get in your last questions.
Yeah. Wrap this up. 90-minute live stream.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Hope y'all are having fun. And I'll be working at the new Dallas, Texas card house.
Yeah.
Y'all should make a trip out here. Happy birthday, dude. And I'm sure we will be there at some point.
Yeah, happy birthday. We were actually scheduled to go out there before all this happened. So once it returns to normal, which seems like never is going to happen, we will be out there.
I'm curious if Ryan DePaulo, will he wear his bracelet out in public?
I hope so. I feel like you have to. If you're going to be a true degenerate gambler and you win a bracelet, you gotta flaunt that thing.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing people do their unboxing of their bracelets.
Seen that as
so
well.
Hopefully we'll get that content from Ryan, the unboxing of the bracelet.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. How is the AC in Mexico? Seems to work pretty well.
Yeah, it's pretty important out here. So it's good. All right, guys, we have 379 likes. I said that if we get to 400, I'll take a tequila shot. So it seemed like let's try and get to that number. I'll take a tequila shot, and then we'll wrap it up.
Emilio says, actually, I paid $316 for the Yoda voice. Didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
Well, now he's
Austin,
paid $516.
Yeah. Wow, 438. Jeez,
Just like that.
jumped up.
But I really
It's
want to
quick.
see Brad
4:45.
on tequila. Better get
All
it
right.
done.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna. Okay.
Let me get it for you. Let me do that while you hold it down.
I'll hold down the chat. So guys, the plan was to be firing on GG and which I have been doing, but I was planning on streaming a lot. And unfortunately I had some computer troubles, which was too bad. And I'm gonna order a new computer and I'm gonna start streaming some of my play. So I'm excited to do that. So be on the lookout for that. Andrew's been streaming pretty regularly, a few times a week. So make sure you're keeping an eye on his channel. Sean B says, who's that looking through your window? I think it's Helmuth. I know that he's in Mexico and we're gonna be doing something with him. Maybe he's scoping out our place. $4.99 from Ben Adler. No intersection of wisdom and morality here in Chicago there, Brad. Nonetheless, our bender will still be epic. Malort and moistness will be happening. Ben, that is a deep reference there that I don't know if anybody is gonna pick up on that, but Ben is talking about a night when I got really drunk at a wedding, made out with the mom of the wedding's friend, and ended up at a Buddhist monastery where the crossroads were wisdom and morality, and I had to get picked up by the sheriff and taken back to a Denny's where somebody else picked me up and drove me home. It was either that or the drunk tank, so I chose Denny's.
Nice.
Yeah.
The glass proportions seem a little bit strange, so I don't know if that's a good pour for you.
Okay. So, got this tequila shot here, guys. Thanks for getting these likes up. We got the Don Julio. Andrew's gonna drink straight from this bottle.
Yep.
Okay.
Here I go.
Cheers to you guys.
Yummy.
Good stuff.
Share more drunk shenanigans stories.
I'm trying to think about some other ones.
Go watch my vlog from New Orleans. If you want to see some drunk shenanigans.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, thanks a lot for hanging out with us. And
We'll do this again,
Yeah.
probably as soon as we wake up.
yeah.
Yeah, I might, I don't know, maybe stream the PLO event tomorrow, maybe not, but I'm definitely almost 100% sure I'm going to be in there. What are you going to be doing? When's your next bracelet event, do you know?
It's a good question. I don't know. There's a lot of like multi-flight events coming up. So, I'm gonna
Sunday is the 1500 GG Masters,
1500.
and then there's also the 150 freeze out. So,
Okay. Well, I'll definitely be playing the 150, and I imagine I'll be playing the 1500. I'll probably sell some action for that. So if you're outside the U.S., I'm gonna sell it no markup on there. If I fire in it.
As soon as you win that bracelet, though, that markup is going up. Trust me. Trust us.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
Get it while it's cheap.
Maybe I'll do no markup for
Get-
the rest of my life.
Nope. Get it while it's cheap.
I don't think.
Win a bracelet. Premium.
Yeah. What's Ryan DePaulo selling for now?
4.
10. All right, Andrew, newest moderator in the house, says, much love, thanks for the wrench. I think it's funny, someone asked how much y'all pay me. I LOL'd, technically I bought my wrench. All right, that's true. All right, guys, thanks a lot, and keep an eye on the channels. We're gonna have a lot more stuff coming up. Hope you guys are doing well. Good luck at the tables, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.